Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this yet another game of the fan code Oman D10 Season 2. It's Super 6, match number 14, Ruwi Rangers versus Khuwair Warriors, coming in live from the Al Emirat ground in Oman. Now, while Ruwi Rangers have qualified, Khuwair Warriors want to do that, and for that they'll have to win the game. But before that, there is the all-important toss. Let's go downstairs.
Well, we are ready here for one more toss, and this is very much interesting game that we all are keeping our eyes on. It is Khuwair Warriors taking on Ruwi Rangers, and we have got two captains out. Sayyid Amir Kaleem to lead Khuwair Warriors and to Ruwi Rangers. It's Naseem Khushi right at the center. We have got match official, Mr. Saghir. So, Naseem seems to be in a hurry. Yes, Naseem, flip the coin. Khanjar is the call. Khanjar it is. आमिर भाई वेल डन क्या करेंगे
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम हम पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे
रीज़न बॉलिंग करने का बैटिंग तो अच्छी होती जा रही है
नहीं ऐसा कुछ रीज़न नहीं है कल जो हम मैच खेले हैं तो हमने ये सोचा था कि आज के जो मैच में है हम पहले बॉलिंग करेंगे और एक रीजनेबल टोटल को जो है डिफेंड करेंगे
व्हाट इज़ दैट रीजनेबल टोटल
कोशिश करेंगे क्योंकि उनकी बैटिंग अच्छी है रूई रेंजर्स की तो कोशिश करेंगे कि उनको रिस्ट्रिक्ट करें एनीथिंग less than 80 runs. We are trying our best, and उसको इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कि चेस करें.
Any changes to the side?
There is one change, and the rest of the team are same.
Do well.
Thank you.
नसीम क्या करना चाह रहे थे?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. ये मैटर नहीं करता टॉस से कोई भी अभी इंशाल्लाह जल्दी उनको अच्छा टारगेट देंगे इंशाल्लाह.
अच्छा क्या टारगेट सोचा है माइंड में कि डिफेंडेबल होगा?
इंशाल्लाह 120-10 इंशाल्लाह जैसे हम बैट्समैन हमारे खेल रहे हैं इंशाल्लाह इतना टारगेट इंशाल्लाह देंगे.
अपनी फॉर्म से खुश हैं? ज़बरदस्त छक्के लग रहे हैं.
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह टीम अच्छी खेल रही है दूसरे लड़के भी सब मेहनत कर रहे हैं अच्छा खेल रहे हैं तो इसकी वजह से कैप्टन का भी रोल एक मैं कर रहा हूँ पूरा इंशाल्लाह.
Well, any changes?
No, same team.
Do well, captain. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Well, it was Khuwair Warriors who won the toss, and they will be bowling first.
Right then, we got the news from the center. Khuwair Warriors winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Here are the two lineups. Ruwi Rangers going with Mohammad Rafi, Hasnan Ali, Naseem Khushi, the captain, and wicketkeeper Wasim Ali, Kaleem Ullah, Khalid Kail, Muhammad Nadeem, Mehran Khan, Hanan Rizwan, Mujibur Ali, and Hasnan Ul Wahab.
As far as Khuwair Warriors are concerned, Aslan Bashir, Muzahir Raza, the young kid. There is Muzaffar Shiralkar, Danish Mohammad, Zishan Siddiqui, the hard-hitting top-order bat. His partner in crime in the opening slot, Sayyid Amir Kaleem, the skipper. Sean Novak, I would love to see him hitting those big ones. Osama Ahmed, Arin Bisht, Arfat Islam, and Asim Kamal. That's the 11 for the Warriors. Now, Khuwair Warriors elected to bowl first, which primarily means that they definitely want to ensure that whatever Ruwi Rangers scores, they'd want to chase it down. And the reason being that they're sitting at number 5 on the table. To make a move upstairs, they'll have to win this game. Now, if they win this game, they go on to number 4, but that is not an assurance that they'll qualify because, right above them is Bushehr Busters with 4 points, and if Bushehr wins, then Bushehr qualifies. If not, then Khuwair will qualify on a better net run rate. So, Khuwair Warriors, it's a do-or-die game, and then keep your fingers crossed to hope that Bushehr Busters lose the next game.
Well, thank you so much, Neil Oja, for wonderful stats. You've been working so hard on these, making all the notes and stuff. But yeah, rightly so. Khuwair Warriors, it's a do-or-die game for them. They need to win this game, and they need to pray that Bushehr Busters lose their game. Right then, Khalid Kail, what a form he's been in. 2 consecutive man-of-the-match performances in a single day. And now he's back once again to bat for his side, Ruwi Rangers. 246 runs in 12 games, strikes at 205, averages 27. Staggering numbers.
Oh, brilliant numbers these. The way he played yesterday was phenomenal. Hanan Rizwan here. 142 runs, a best of 35. Just a quick reminder. Fan code Oman D10. Because today and tomorrow will be the semi-finals and the finals. The big 3 games lined up tomorrow. And for that, all of these teams are fighting for that slot. Top 3, I reckon, are cemented. Ruwi Rangers, Kurram Thunders, and Emirat Royals. Now fighting for one slot is going to be Khuwair Warriors in this game. And Mohammad Arfad Islam will be given the responsibility to start it off well for their side. 10 wickets he's picked up, this youngster. Very, very talented kid. Thin, tall, would want to give it all his own. And this way, a lot of confidence is instilled by the skipper in the youngsters by making it a constant that you will open the bowling attack for the side. This brings in a lot of confidence. He packs his bag from home when he's coming in, obviously driven by someone else because he's a kid, he's not driving for sure. A quick check for his field. There you go. There is a deep third man. And there is a fine leg is inside. Now, when he's been driven into the stadium, he is in his mind thinking, what am I going to do when the captain throws a new ball at me? Because he's confident the captain is going to do that. New ball in the hand, and his first six deliveries are already planned in the head while someone is driving him from his home to the ground. Those 6 balls, confidence wouldn't have been there if the captain wouldn't have given him that position, saying that, listen, you will be bowling my first over every single match.
Well, I guess today it's going to be a different ball game altogether, considering the fact that it is a knockout game for Khuwair Warriors, and I believe Arafat Islami, he will have this thing in the back of his mind that he'll be starting off the bowling for Khuwair Warriors, and today is going to be another testing day for him because he's up against the most destructive team of this tournament in terms of batting. Ruwi Rangers, they have few hard hitters in their team and they have been brilliant throughout the tournament when it comes to getting a good start. Right then, we're all set, waiting for umpire to call it play. That'll be ball number 1. Muhammad Arafat Islam operating from the Oman tail end. He'll be up against Hanan Rizwan.
Very first delivery starts with a dot ball. Khuwair Warriors and Ruwi Rangers, they are the same teams that played against each other in round 1 and brought in a tie. 100+ run tie. And both these teams at that juncture showed that they were quite capable of reaching into the top 4 very comfortably. On the way, Khuwair Warriors lost the path, tottered, and when they reached the Super Sixes, they were at number 5, behind Azeba 11. They won 3 games, lost 3, 1 tie. Azeba, on the other hand, picked up 4 wins. Ruwi Rangers getting into the top 6, leading the table. So they definitely would be confident. They are the defending champions. For them, it's about reputation. They're not worried about what kind of gameplay they'll bring to 4 because they know that they have the abilities, they have the capabilities. It's just about not faltering.
Sliding down the leg side, that'll be given as wide. Talking about Arafat Islam, this is going to be one interesting batter. He's up against one of the most successful batters in this tournament, one of the leading run scorer, Khalid Kale. We know his ability of ball striking, that he can be very destructive on his day. We have seen it yesterday as well. He was striking the ball at the strike rate of over 200. Fuller this time, driven straight down the ground, and the slide won't stop the ball. First boundary for Khalid Kale.
The clean hitter of the cricket ball, we've seen that, and we've seen that so many times. With that, it's the 500th tournament for, which means in so many games that we've seen, 2,000 runs have come through boundaries. Just 4s. 2,000 runs. That's a staggering number. Very big number. Ruwi Rangers 6 without loss. Down the leg side, erring in line and being punished. A boundary there, back-to-back boundaries for Khalid Kale, back-to-back boundaries for Ruwi Rangers.
Yeah, this is what the pressure does to you sometimes. This one was shorter in length. It was on the body line. It was there to be hit. And the man of Khalid Kale's caliber won't miss out on this one. 2 boundaries for Khalid Kale to start his innings. Ruwi Rangers, as always, they're off to a flying start.
Two more deliveries to go. Yes, he's taken 4 runs, but you can see it on his face. His confidence is not deterred. He'll try and put in more effort, and that's what I like about this kid. It's never about, oh, I was hit for 2 boundaries, let me be defensive, let me try and bowl a ball which is out of the arc of the batter, let me try and stay away from him. No, that's not the way he bowls. He bowled that heavy ball. Khalid Kale wanted to go big on that as well, couldn't do it. Bowls to the big heart, this youngster. Too many thoughts. This happens, especially for a fast bowler. When you're running in, you're thinking about the next delivery. This is what I'm going to bowl. You have all those plans in your head, and then all of a sudden you see a faint movement in the batter, and maybe you think, no, that's wrong. I can't do it. Beautifully placed, outside off, width on offer, and just guided towards the fence. 4 runs.
Right then, if you talk about the MVPs of the tournament, this guy will surely top the list. Brilliant with the bat and with the ball. 12 matches, 16 wickets. He stops run. He picks up wickets. He's a skipper of the side. He scores runs. Can't do anything wrong for his side. And the other best thing is that he operates with the new ball. Not very easy operating with the new ball in any format of the game, be it a test match or one day or a T10 game. It's just the fact that you have to bring in the extra control while going with the new ball.
Straight to the fielder. He's placed his field to his liking. Bowls in the power play. So you don't really have that liberty where you feel that, oh, my boundaries are safe because I have a few boundary riders, so I'm not going to go for runs. No, that's not the way he thinks. He goes for the wickets. He goes for the kill. A single there.
Well, I believe it takes a big heart to bowl in the power play with the new ball, and that too being a spinner.
You're right. He's not the kinds who will not like a challenge. In fact, thrives in those conditions. Put pressure on him and he shines more.
Now he's up against Khalid Kale. He's faced 4 deliveries, and out of those 4, 3 went over the fence for boundary. Full toss, width on offer, played on the onside. No fielder was there, and this will go for the 4th boundary of Khalid Kale's innings.
Well, a boundary there. And if you see, he scored all his runs in boundaries. That was a poor delivery. A full toss outside off. He could literally pick his spot and play, and he chose to play it over Sean Novak. 19 on board, 1.4 overs. They'd want to go really, really far, get a lot of runs. Ruwi Rangers try and keep Khuwair Warriors at bay. Mind you, if Khuwair Warriors were to lose this game, they are out. They're out of the contention of the top 4 spot. So they got everything to play for.
Right then, this is the squad. This was the squad of Ruwi Rangers. The Ruwi Rangers side, they've been brilliant in this tournament. Last ball of Amir Kalim's over. It's been a good over for Khuwair Warriors. They only conceded a boundary. Dances down the track, over the head of the fielder. Won't run across the fence for a boundary. They're getting back for 2 runs. They'll make sure that they're back home easily. So 2 to finish the over. Ruwi Rangers 22 without losing any wicket.
Right, I'm over to you.
Sean Nowak comes in to bowl. 35 years. He's extremely fit. 11 wickets to his credit. He's holding the ball cross seam. It's not going to give you any clue on where the ball is going to go with the cross seam. Straight and nice and easy. Good piece of fielding. Oh, did he touch the rope there? Did he touch the rope there? I'd love to see that replay. Because I just feel that maybe his boot touched in when he's put in that slide. Maybe. Not sure though. Let's see. There and there. Oh! Played it straight. We'll get a single.
Man.
Once again, Khalid Kale is off to a flying start for his team, and Ruwi Rangers, they are flying at the moment, 25 without the loss of any wickets, with only into over number 3. The responsibility is on Sean Nowak here. He's making subtle changes in the field, sending the deep square leg back on the fence, bringing in the fielder from deep point. He has a sweeper cover on the offside. I guess what Khuwair Warriors need to do here is they need to keep Hanan Rizwan on strike, but they did not. They conceded a single, because at one end, if you keep on bowling dot balls consistently, it just bring in some pressure on Khalid Kale.
Well, yeah, you're right. It's all about ensuring that getting the right man for the right job. And the third man does well there. He'll just get a single. But a while back he didn't do as well, where he put in that dive, but there was another fielder who put in that extra effort. Look at this. Did his boot touch her? Oh, come on now. That's a clear-cut boundary. And the umpire just overlooked. Ah, I mean, I could see it from here. Sir. Brilliant camera work. Brilliant replay work. Well caught, sir. Straight to the point field and a boundary. No stopping that. Absolutely clean. Absolutely clean. They're just racing away with this game.
Well, as soon as he delivers this one outside the line of off stump and Hanan plugged it towards a deep point fielder, there was this loud noise from Sean that no, he knew that this will race away to to the boundary. So no ploy is working for Khuwair Warriors right now. Considered 31 already.
Yeah, that could have been 33 maybe. If that boundary was given. They ran 2 nonetheless.
Neil, what do we do if the margin between winning and losing is 2 runs?
Well, we can definitely talk about it. I'm sure the players also will talk about it. Meanwhile, a single to end the over. 3 overs gone. It's 32 for none.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Captain, next over, power play. Next over.
Has become a very usual sight in this tournament that we have seen during the first 5 overs. Every single over is bowled by a new bowler. Over number 4, and we are seeing the bowler number 4, Asim. Just to remind you, just to refresh your memory, Neil, that Asim was the guy who was conceded 6 of the last ball when 4 was needed. Sandeep Gode from Kuram Thunders, he was batting. And today, in such a crucial game, I believe Asim, he has to redeem himself to bring in his top level performance to give his side a crucial 2 points.
Indeed. Needs to. More than anything else. Like they say that every single warrior, every single soldier is important if you need to win the battle. And that's exactly what it is. They're battling for survival. And gone! He's got him. The very first wicket. Hanan Rizwan tempted to step out and completely foxed.
This was a very good delivery. He was well short of his crease. Stumped by the wicket keeper. Wicket for Asim in his very first over. Hanan Rizwan walks back for 10 of 11 deliveries. Ruwi Rangers 32 for 1. Hasnain Al Wahab strikes at 168, best of 51. He's another brilliant ball striker. Asim, he'll be riding high on confidence. He's just got a wicket for his side, and that too of a brilliant delivery. What is he going to do now? Again, good delivery. Now this is good bowling. This is good attacking cricket from Asim. Hasnain Al Wahab just comes out.
32 for 1. He's gone aerial, big, and that will keep that way. Maximum.
What a start for Hasnain Al Wahab. It wasn't a good delivery. It was there to be hit. Dropped in slightly shorter and played on the onside. Big hit to start Hasnain Al Wahab's innings. Is he going to go again? Oh, this is a better delivery. Quicker one. The best part you would do is to completely fox the batter. Always asking questions. Being a spinner, it has to be your job. Always make the batter think. But then what Khalid Kale is going to do on the last delivery of this over. Full toss, back to the bowler. Good over from Asim. 4 overs are gone. Ruwi Rangers 39 for 1.
Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2 broadcast and streaming partners. We've got our partners in Fan Code in India, where you can watch all these games. Jio Super in Pakistan and CricTracker, their YouTube and Facebook page. You can watch them globally, wherever you are in the world. IGW Prod-G and TPT 360 production coming in live from Al Emirat ground in Oman.
Right, then taking a little walk across the boundary cushions. The Warriors from Khuwair. Right, then talking about Warriors. Arafat Islam comes back in the attack.
Coming right, I'm over.
Ball the over number 5. Hasnan Al-Wahab and Khalid Kale, the two hard-hitting batters in the middle. Cut away on the offside. In the gap. This is a beautiful shot. No need to run for those.
No, don't need to. The only time you run for this is when you're picking the ball from outside the boundary line. Shot and wide and sent. Beautifully played in the gap. You can't set a field for that. Just cannot. He's under the pump. Arafat was expensive in the first over. 14 runs he gave away. Now, in the very first delivery, he's been hit for a 4. Now, when something like this happens, the bowler definitely would be under pressure. Oh, that's a very good delivery. Beautiful comeback. Yes, Hasnain is showing that the ball moved in. Good thinking by young Irfat.
And once you're under pressure, this is how you deliver. This is how you should deliver. Once a batter take you down by hitting you boundaries, your response should be as attacking and as solid as the previous delivery from Arafat Islam. The battle's on here. Hasnan Al-Wahab versus Arafat Islam. Slow one. Picked up on the onside. Is this a chance for the fielder? No, it just went over his head. Both batters will cross only for a single. This is good bowling. He's varying his pace every now and then. He's asking questions in the mind of the batters. A slow ball. Hasnan Al-Wahab was expecting a quicker delivery. And this was a good effort there, but could not capitalize on the catch at the very end. And Khalid Kale, he knows only one way. Drilled straight down the ground. Oh, what a catch! This is a brilliant catch, and have a look at this for the celebration. The big fish departs. Khalid Kale has been taken out of the equation by Arafat Islam.
Well, two youngsters come into play to get rid of a big fish. Mohammad Irfat bowls this one, and look at Muzahir's catch. Brilliantly done. These catches are not difficult. Take a bow, young man. Not very easy when the ball is dipping in front of you. One of the most difficult catches that we've seen. 44 for 2 in 4.4.
Wasim Ali. He's been a utility player for Ruwi Rangers. He takes wickets, bats up the order, scores some quick runs. Now this situation is interesting. They have taken out two hard-hitting batters of Ruwi Rangers within the first 5 overs, including Khalid Kale, the dangerous Khalid Kale, who's been in supreme form throughout the tournament. And I believe Arafat Islam will remember the Khalid's wicket for a very long time.
Oh, indeed. It's always good to get rid of players like him and do it early. Wasim has not been in form in the last couple of games. has had stuttered starts, gone out on a duck. He's done everything that is wrong for a batter of his caliber. But he's done well now at least. First ball, took a single, got off strike, opened his account. I remember once Sunil Gavaskar said this, that it's not, the most difficult part of batting is not converting your 99 to 100. It's converting your 0 to 1. Opening your account is the most difficult part.
Well, they already have some hard hitters in their dugout, and I believe the reason of this was outside the line of off stump given as wide. I believe the reason of sending Wasim Ali is that they have two left-handed, the left-arm spinners, and Sayyid Amir Kaleem, he has one over up his sleeve.
Always good to think proactively. Last ball, uppishly played, and the ball will cross over to the fence. 4 runs to end the over. 5 overs gone. It's 50 for 2.
Over.
So it's 50 for 2 in 5 overs. Ruwi Rangers halfway through the innings. Khuwair Warriors would want to be a little more in front, a little more in ahead. And to take it through the next 5, it's going to be Abid Ibrahim and Shoaib Ahmed.
Thank you, Neil, and thank you, Numan. And Wasim Ali just joined Hasnain Al-Wahab at the center, where Ruwi Rangers are cruising towards over 100 at least from here. We've got wickets in hand. The bat in the offie is because clearly Wasim Ali is batting there, who's a left-hander. So that suits more to that off-spinners. They like to bowl against the left-handers.
This one's been hit towards the cow corner, and another catch, another wicket falls for Ruwi Rangers. It's the dangerous Hasnainul Wahab who finds the fielder at mid-wicket, and that's a very, very good catch. Asim Kamal is doing some Kamal here at Al Amirat Cricket Grounds. Good catch, running towards the ball and grabbing the ball just in time. 16 of 8, and Ruwi Rangers are 51 for 3.
Well, the captain is out there. Hasnain departs, who's looking good. Now the two new batters will be anchoring the role for Ruwi Rangers. Captain alongside Wasim Ali. That was very close to the stumps. Well done there, Mazahir Raza. Well, the job was given to this man, Asim Kamal, is to pick up Wasim Ali out of the occasion here, but it turned out to be the other way around. Hasnain Al-Wahab seemed to be in a hurry, who departed earlier.
Yes, we know that Hasnainul Wahab, he likes to go after the bowlers. He did that. and he was taken by Hasim Kamal. That's a good fielding effort by Amir Kaleem, the skipper, showing how things are done. He knows the importance of this game. It's a must-win for Khuwair Warriors. And then they'll have to depend on the other result, hoping that Bushehr Busters lose their game. But right now, the immediate target, the immediate mission, the objective is to win this game. Big swing.
Coming in and missing everything. Going all the way towards the boundary line. Well, what a relief that would be for Wasim Ali to see that the stumps are still contact. The end of the over number 6, 56 for 3.
Well, no more waiting under the sun here to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
Oh Taxi. Download the app. Gives you a ride with one click and in few minutes. It's quick and reliable, as we all know. We've experienced it, and you should too. Naseem Khushi, the skipper, the captain of Ruwi Rangers, he will have to get them out of trouble. They've still got a lot of batting left. There's the other Hasnain who can hit. So it's going to be captain versus captain. Amir Kaleem versus Naseem Khushi. It's gone high up in the air. It's going to be taken, or it is. Oh, what a wonderful catch that is from Muzahir. He's been electrifying in the field tonight. Took a difficult catch earlier on and now just overran on that occasion, but held his nerves and completed a very important catch.
And there was some poor calling, but that was a great catch. Yeah, it was Muzahir's catch, but Arafat wanted to give him a back, which was never needed there. Departing is the captain of Ruwi Rangers, Mohammad Naseem. Not a convincing day with the bat today. 56 for 4.
"35 years of age, Mehran Khan comes out in the middle, replacing his skipper. Hasn't got a lot of time to bat in the tournament, but he'll have to bat really well tonight. 4 overs left, almost 4, and it will be on these two batters now. Sayyid Amir Kaleem getting a wicket on the very first ball of the second over. And that big wicket of Naseem Khushi, we know how dangerous he can be once he gets going. Has got the maximum sixes award, the Oud Amna maximum sixes award for quite a few times already in the tournament, Naseem Khushi. That's the field setting for Amir Kaleem. 3 fielders on the off now. And a slip in place. Interesting. They've got a slip in the form of Zishan Siddiqui. And bowls one way outside of, will be called wide. He'll have to bowl that again.
He's already picked up a wicket. Gets the team another one. The Ruwi Rangers would fancy their chances in the game. The first half clearly belongs to Ruwi Rangers. It's the time for Khuwair Warriors to come back in the game. We're picking up a few wickets now, 3 wickets falling back to back.
Coming left arm over.
And this is better for Ruwi Rangers as Wasim would like to take over Sayyid Amir Kaleem.
Nice,
It's the left hand against the left armor.
Again, outside off. Just has to control on those extras. Amir Kaleem.
And most of the time, not every time, but most of this time, we have seen that the wide followed by a boundary. This time, not happening that. A couple there.
Yes, Kapil Venkatachalam on the left of your screen, smiling as always. And with him is Shreyas from Oman Cricket Academy. Very, very jolly gentlemen, both of them.
Catch is to cry. That was just the excitement from Sayyid Amir Kaleem. He was never close to it. A lot of fields being thrown from here to there is clearly because right hand and left hand are batting together.
And the fielder was on the circle, Sean Novak. That will allow them the single, and that will be the end of the over as well. 7 overs. Ruwi Rangers are 62 for 4.
Aryan.
Yeah, keeping an eye on the game. Yeah, they love to be around here.
Yes, aspiring cricketers, so I'm sure they would be wanting to be a part of the Oman D10, the Premier Tournament. Hopefully we'll see you playing on the ground soon. Aryan Bisht, 17 years of age, he's been brought into the attack.
Yeah, Nofi there. Oh, beautifully smacked it down the ground. Beautifully done, Wasim Ali.
That was a good hit, clean hit. It was in the slot from Aryan. And he's chosen to play it straight over the bowler's head. Two fielders converging on that ball, but no chance whatsoever. Another delivery, similar delivery. This time he's gone aerial. And, well, Osama Ahmed has dropped a chance here. They've taken 2 runs, but that should have been taken. They've been good in the field, Khuwair Warriors, but on that occasion, he's just grasped it.
That catch should have been taken. That is not too hard. And you're fighting for a very important position in the points table. If you win this game, you'll keep your fingers crossed. Oh, that was hit down the ground again.
Okay, easy, aram se.
Wasim is playing a lot straight against this offie, Aryan Bisht. What he does is that he holds the ball from the grip. So the grip, when you hold the grip, you get that bit of a skid there. If it hits that the grip of the ball, or for that matter, if you just get it through, it's that the belly of the ball, if you get to hit that one also, it's a win-win situation for you.
Biggie, another big hit. This time it's Mehran Khan, who's absolutely smoldered that ball. And that's gone high up in the air, and that's gone the distance. Half a dozen Aryan Bish this over has been a very expensive.
You can't be bowling too full and straight and a little bit of a pace. The spinner should flight the ball, pull the length back, or if you want to really dart hard, you'd need to be a little more further. Maybe towards that wide Yorker or just onto that block hole. But this is short.
Okay.
But yeah, you need to be quick if you're really trying to bowl those quicker. Mehran is the player who should be taking the strike more against Aryan.
This last ball of the over.
Okay.
That's been pulled.
Okay. आराम से इधर ही मारना है कीपर के पास.
And will be a single.
हाँ कोई भी करेगा इन दोनों में से. हाँ एक पीछे जाएगा एक पीछे रहेगा ना एक पीछे जाएगा.
Mazhar Arshad there. Big personality, assistant coach.
Right,
Does so much services for Oman international side.
Oh yes, he's a true gentleman. Again, one of those pillars of Oman cricket. Strong pillars.
Yeah, Sean is bowling a lot full and been picking that right block hole area where he's troubled the batters, and we have seen at times picking up wickets also. A very useful weapon that is as a fast bowler if you really been able to hit that perfect area. And with that height, if someone can just shoot it at your toes. Big shout. Umpire thought about it and raised his finger. Yes, that's what you need to do. You miss an eye hit situation here.
Oh yes, good ball from Sean Novak. He went full for the stumps, big appeal, and Mehran Khan has been given out. He's walking back, scoring 9 of 6. And Ruwi Rangers half the side back in the hut, 78 for 5. New batter in Hasnain Ali, 26 years of age, 31 runs. Look at that strike rate, 172. That's what they need right now. get a few big hits, couple of sixes, and you might be eligible for the Udamna Maximum Sixes Award. This man has won quite a few with the bat, but tonight he started off well with the ball, getting a wicket and just conceding 11 runs. 4 more deliveries to go in this over. Can he get a few more wickets? Or can Hasnain get the better of him? Yes, big hit. Big hit. Will cross the fielder. Good effort from the youngster there. I think it was Muhammad Arafat. But that full toss, and Hasnain Ali did not miss out on that one. Clearing his front foot, and he's launched that towards the mid-wicket for a 6. He's off the mark with that 6. This time he bowls it at a shot of good length. Hello there, youngsters from Khuwair Warrior. Watching the game and enjoying the game. They've got the best seat in the house along the ropes. Can get to learn a lot. They're brushing shoulders with the seniors. Sean Novak, Zishan Siddiqui, Amir Kaleem. This one's again been played high up in the air. This has gone even more higher than before. And well, Muzahir, he's not judged that. That should have been taken. Landing behind him. Not great. He's been good in the field, Muzahir, but on that occasion just couldn't judge the ball. It went high and stayed there for a long time. And then you see he just overran on that occasion. Well, another chance for Hasnain Ali. Goes for the Yorker this time. Oh, good effort from Amir Kaleem, diving to his right. They're looking for 2 and will get them.
Yeah, an eventful over this is from Sean Novak. Well, at the end, it's 88 for 5. Well, as Ahmad Kaleem always says that he backs the youngsters. He's got this youngster to bowl the final delivery. Final over, pardon me, of the game. And Wasim Ali, who's almost at the runner ball. Maybe the final over, he'll go for all guns blazing. Oh, knocked him out. The castle has been destroyed. What a moment for the young man, taking out the experienced Wasim Ali.
What a great delivery that was. Perfect delivery from the fast youngster, Muzahir. He celebrates that because he values and he knows and he cherishes that wicket. Wasim Ali, the danger man, will have to walk back. And Muzahir getting a good ball, a good Yorker first up. 88 for 6 now.
The big man we see usually with the ball, and he's been sent up to the order. You can see him shadow practicing those sixes. He'll be up against the right. He's now Muzahir Raza. Oh, this time he swung slightly away from the right-hander. Always when you get a wicket on your first delivery, and that to a very good delivery. And then you get really going, and you feel really better if you're a fast bowler.
That was a good start to the over. Definitely will give him some confidence bowling in the death. He's bowling the last over. A big responsibility on the young shoulders of Muzahir. And he started off really well, getting that wicket of Wasim and a good delivery to Kalimullah. What does he do now? Goes for the Yorker again. Good delivery. This one was going down the leg side. Zishan Siddiqui will cut that off. And it will be a leg bye signaled. Yes, it will be.
Well, Shoaib, I think anything below than 100, if they restrict Ruwi Rangers, we can have Khuwair Warriors in the game. Yeah, that's definitely missing leg. Muzahir Raza got a little excited there. So what you need to do is, you need to give a good start. Khuwair Warriors, they need to bat a little better. And I think for that, they need their captains to play a big role as he comes in opener. Oh, this one connected. Sounded so beautiful. And that is gone many a miles. Maximum.
Yes, just missing the Yorker. And Hasnain Ali, I told you he's got that ability of hitting big sixes, using his strong forearms and wrists and just flicking it over. Nicely done. 6 runs. Hasnain Ali, 16 of 5.
Well, we had a match out of it. Last 2 deliveries. Will Ruwi Rangers get to that 3 figures? The 100 we're talking about. Got it all right there. And the fielder responded really well, Osama. But he saved a certain boundary there. That was going for 4. Always down the track, down the ground when you go.
It was good cricket overall, Abid. First of all, it was a good ball from Muzahir, almost a Yorker. Played well by Hasnain Ali. Not easy to play those kind of deliveries straight down the ground. He connected it well, and then in the end, Osama just doing well to keep the ball in the field of play. Bosher Busters, the team is out there. Fayaz Butt, Akil, the captain Sufyan Mahmood in the centre. Oh, good bowling this is. Muzahir has done well in this over. Yes, he's been hit for a 6, but he's stuck to his plan. He had a plan and he has executed it well so far.
Yeah, getting it really right, doing it just correct what it was needed. He was gone smashed for a 6 also in the over. Picked up a wicket from very first delivery and kept on bowling at the right areas. So the young man finally getting the glue, and he's done well in the final over to restrict Ruwi Rangers below 100 runs. So it will be 98 runs target for Khuwair Warriors, and we just saw that the team Boucher Busters watching this game very closely. They are up next to play the last game for the day. Well, we'll get to that later, but this is the batting for Ruwi Rangers. Hanan Rizwan up the order, scored 10, and Khalid Khail scored another 21, which was very crucial 21, playing with a handsome strike rate. Hasnain 16 of 8 with 200 strike rate, that was good also. And then Wasim played a runner ball knock, but Hasnain Ali in the end did a really good work just to get the team towards the fighting total, which is 98 runs. They couldn't reach the 3 figures, but I think they should be feeling okay. Arafat Islam, again an impressive, picked up a wicket there. And almost Sayyid Amir Kaleem, Sean, Muzahir Raza all getting 1 wicket each, and Asim Kamal was the bowler who picked up 2 wickets. So let's quickly have our highlights. That was the best shot that we have seen so far in this game, just down the ground, beautifully done. And there was the batters, that was the first dismissal of Hanan, and since then there was been a little bit of a partnership with Hasnain Wahab, tonguing few sixes around the ground. Khalid Khail also couldn't just get going, he got only 21. And I had a Wasim Ali in, but who just played a runner ball knock here, 13, but few great deliveries, and this was mighty 6 on the own side, where Team Ruwi Rangers bagged 98 runs in all of the 10 overs, and the target is set 99. And Khuwair Warriors, for that, they really need to bat hard. When we come back, we see how Khuwair Warriors responds to 99.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's chase time. Ruwi Rangers versus Khuwair Warriors. It's a Super 6 match, match number 14, coming in live from Al Amirat ground in Oman. It is a do-or-die situation for Khuwair Warriors, and that's why they put Ruwi Rangers to bat first. There were starts for literally everyone, but couldn't really go ahead and build on that. Hasnain 16 of 8, 18 of 7 for another Hasnain. But a total of 98 on the board is something I personally feel Khuwair Warriors has that kind of batting to go ahead and chase it down.
Yeah, this has been a brilliant bowling display from Khuwair Warriors. Arafat, 2 overs 25, picked up a wicket. Amir Kaleem, Sean Novak, everyone chipped in with their brilliant bowling performances. Asim Kamal, 2 overs 9 runs, 2 wicket. He stood out with his brilliant economy of 4.50. All in all, they conceded 10 extras as well. Right then, when Khuwair Warriors, they'll come out to bat. They have to score 99 runs at around 10 runs in an over, which I believe should not be a problem, considering the fact that this is a do-or-die game. And once this is in the back of your mind that you need to win this game to qualify for the semi-final, it just gets, you just get a little nervous. But then in this knockouts game, your 100% performances, they should come out. And talking about the 100% performances, these two guys were coming out in the middle for Khuwair Warriors. A lot will depend on them because they need to go right from the ball one. They have the experience, they have the talent and capabilities to attack right from the ball one.
You're right, Zishan and Amir. But again, mind you, Ruwi Rangers, the defending champions, these guys also have a very potent bowling attack. Amir Kaleem would want to ensure that he maintains his scoring style. 174.85, that's his strike rate, just shy of 175. A best of 56. He scored a ton of runs, and today, if his bat doesn't speak, then it's problem time. Zishan Siddiqui, meanwhile, again a very heavy strike rate. Hasn't stayed on long to score a lot, but he can give you that quick start.
Captain, ready.
Well, you never know. This might be the day for these opening batters. Kalimullah, on the other hand, the name speaks for himself. 16 average. Look at that. Normally we see the bowlers operating with such average in test matches. But Kalimullah,
Ready, Captain.
early on, he'll be looking for
Ready.
wickets. He wants to dismiss these two openers early on.
Let's play.
If Ruwi Rangers are in with the chance. Here we go. Ball number 1. Flicked on the onside with ease and grace. Out to the fielder at mid-wicket for a single. I believe Zishan Siddiqui, he needs to take the responsibility, because we all know that Syed Amir Kaleem is a very reliable batter. You can rely upon him that he can bat through the innings. But Zishan Siddiqui, considering the fact that he's a hard hitter, he needs to take the responsibility today.
Well, indeed, yes. He needs to take the responsibility. He can go and score big, give them quick runs, while Syed Amir Kaleem plays the anchor's role. But Kalimullah, on the other hand, he knows a trick or two about Amir Kaleem. He knows what will work, what will not work. And this is going to be an interesting equation there. Oh, there you go. The very first delivery. Syed Amir Kaleem faces. He wants to go big. No connection whatsoever.
Yeah, there'll be nerves early on, that is for sure. Once you understand that this is a knockout game for your side, there will definitely be nerves, and they're up against a very experienced bowling attack. Just the fact that in a knockout game, they have found themselves against a very heavy opponent.
Up in the air, chance, and taken. Syed Amir Kaleem perishes. Kalimullah. We'd spoken about this a while back, that he has a couple of tricks up his sleeve for Syed Amir Kaleem. Angling the ball away, making him play. You can't not play that ball. And then a very simple catch. Khalid Khail gets underneath the ball and takes it. That's the end of Syed Amir Kaleem. He's sludging out of the park. Slow steps tell you a story. And that story is of dejection. That story is of the fact that maybe they may not be able to qualify for the semi-finals. Aslan Bashir. 143, that's the strike rate. Again, a very good bat. Now,
Covering leg.
the rebuilding stage will start. Kalimullah will get more aggressive in this. He's picked up a wicket. He's tasted blood. He will start with a slip, I can tell you that. There is a slip in place. And rightly done there. Naseem Khushi, the skipper, gives his streamline bowler, the frontline bowler, extra power. On the legs, up in the air and gone. Maximum.
What a start for Aslan Bashir. You're facing a bowler who is a quick one, and you have deposited him over the mid-wicket stands. A first ball 6 with ease and grace. And the reaction after the 6 as if he's done absolutely nothing. You've just taken apart one of Oman's national team's spearhead of the fast bowling attack. Right then, this will take some time to find out the ball. The search still going on. Play. Meanwhile, the search still going on. Just got to wait and see how did he manage to pull this off. Have a look at this one. This one was on the pads, flicked on the onside. The timing was just brilliant.
No doubts about that. Leading with the head, it just becomes simpler, because then you can see the ball very, very closely. Once the ball gets right underneath your eye line is when you play that shot. Aslan Bashir doing that extremely well. 6 of the very first delivery. And he goes again towards that square leg region. We'll just get a single. 5 deliveries, 8 runs and a wicket. He started well, Kalimullah. In the previous game when they faced each other, 107 was the score that was scored by both these sides. There is the support system that comes in every single day, supporting their family members in the game. So we are yet to ascertain who is supporting who, but yes, we definitely know that they are family members. Kalimullah in the previous game swivels, and what a piece of fielding there. Beautifully done. Definitely saved 3 runs for his side, and 9 for 1 after 1. Rufi, he's been brought into attack. Surely is one of those top contenders for picking wickets. He has learnt well, I can definitely tell you that.
Absolutely. He'll be operating from the Oman LNG and picked up 9 wickets in 11 games, and he's operating with the new ball.
That's right. Left arm seamer. Oh, very good delivery there. Very, very good delivery. I wonder if he's been consistent through all the games, or has his graph gone up in the last couple of games? Look at that ball.
Absolutely. The graph has definitely gone up, considering the learnings, all the stuff. This is just brilliant. You got to appreciate Mohammad Rafi, the way he's been bowling throughout the tournament.
Thank you.
Indeed. It's always good for a side like Ruwi Rangers to have a left arm seamer who can bowl those pinpoint yorkers. Uppishly played, and the fielder will come underneath, and on a couple of bounces take it, Mehran Khan. He'll take that catch, and Arslan Bashir departs. Trouble times for Khuwair Warriors. Second wicket gone.
Once again, a good delivery. It was there to be hit, but he could not time the ball properly. Mehran Khan drops on the first attempt and then makes sure that he catches the ball on the second attempt. Early departure for Arslan Bashir. Khuwair Warriors 10 for 2. Osama Ahmed, he has opened the innings a couple of times for Khuwair Warriors. Now he's been sent into bat at number 4. Strikes at 102. Now I feel like with the wickets falling around, he needs to stay. He needs to stick around, bat well, at least make sure that Khuwair Warriors put up a fight, at least a fight.
Thank you.
See, they don't really have to chase down 120. It's just 99 and it's doable. Yes, Ruwi Rangers' bowling attack is absolutely sharp. So you have to play sensibly. There, in the gap. Beautifully played. 4 runs.
I wonder why you didn't bring up this sensible word before. Because this is brilliant batting. No risk whatsoever. Played in the gap. Through the offside. Gets a boundary.
Osama Ahmed, first ball boundary. All they need to do is just ensure that they don't take the pressure or the undue pressure of this game. Yes, the fact still remains that it's a do or die for Khuwair Warriors. If they lose this game, they are out. But you can't change the fact by taking extra stress or extra pressure on yourself. The only way you can actually change that fact is by playing well and winning this game.
Well, I feel like Zishan Siddiqui, that's very unlike Zishan Siddiqui. 3 of 3 deliveries, understanding that this is the game that for them to stay in the tournament, to survive in the tournament, he has to bat out. And I hope I'm not jinxing him. Come on, my friend, stay at the crease, score some quick runs for your side, but do not throw your wicket away.
Gone aerial and will get the benefit of it. 4 runs. Zishan Siddiqui now getting into the 4. The way he plays. Absolute fearless brand of cricket. Made room. Pick up the ball from just wide, just slightly outside the off stump. And that inside out shot was just a delight.
Now they've got 2 boundaries of this over. They got a 6 of the last over. I believe the required run rate is under control right now. So you don't need to do anything silly at the moment. You're going right on course to chase down the target. And the last ball of Rafi Rana's first over. Back foot trying to play an uppercut here. Dot ball to finish the over. Khuwair Warriors at the end of 2 overs mark. 19 for 2. Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. You can watch these games live in India on the Fan Code app, in Pakistan on Jio Super, and all over the world through CricTracker's Facebook page and YouTube channel. This is the ITW Prod-G and TPT 360 LLC production coming to you live from Al Amirat ground in Oman.
Covering middle. Coming right arm over.
Kalimullah, with the ball, has picked up a wicket in the very first over. Would want to pick up more. On the pads, big shout. The umpire says going down. I think that was a close call.
It's a good delivery from Kalimullah. This one pitched in line. Very close shout. Might have been going down the leg stump.
Kalimullah, the tall lad, when he appeals, he grates out all the aggression that he's got. And the umpire has to take some deep breaths and say, listen, just chill. He comes in again. Over fine leg. And 4. Zishan Siddiqui. He's got no chill. Went across the line to Kalimullah and flicked it over the fine leg fielder. Runs are coming.
2 boundaries for Zishan Siddiqui in his last 3 deliveries. Fine leg was inside the circle, helped on his way. I tell you what, this is a very important over in the context of this game. Khuwair Warriors, they would not want to lose a wicket in this over, because this is the last over of Kalimullah's spell. In fact, last 4 deliveries of Kalimullah's spell. And for Ruwi Rangers, they would definitely want to pick the wicket of the experienced Zishan Siddiqui.
Slow one. Zishan couldn't really connect well, but will get a single. Went with the shot. Didn't really check his shot, because if he had checked, then maybe the ball would have ballooned. Went with the shot, hit it hard. No timing whatsoever, but still a run. Kalimullah is bowling with a deep third man. There is a long on fielder at the boundary line. There's a mid wicket. There's a square leg. And then a deep third man. .25 for 2. Slow one again. Get a single. Chance of an overthrow. Nope, they won't go. That's very, very sensible of Zishan and Osama. They know if you can't hit Kalimullah, take those singles, use the pace to guide the ball and get those runs in. But if he's bowling the slow ones, no matter, we'll still try and go for runs.
Right, then 2 slower deliveries. What is he going to do now? Ball on the stumps or follow the batter? Good Yorker, and well played as well. This is brilliant bowling. This is the cricket, the competition of highest class and quality. The bowler running in, bowling a good Yorker. And the batter of Zishan Siddiqui's experience and caliber, digging it out. Last ball of Kalimullah's over. He's picked up a wicket in his spell. Ruwi Rangers, they would definitely want a wicket of this ball.
More than the desperation for Ruwi Rangers, I think the desperation is on for Khuwair Warriors. They would want to do something brilliant in this last delivery. Oh, well, he definitely did. Tried and got the ball away from the block out. And that is the end of the over. 3 overs gone. It's 28 for 2.
Right, then Hasnain comes back. 12 matches, 12 wickets. Brilliant average. Economy is 8.86. And what Ruwi Rangers need here is wickets. They want wickets and they want them right here and right now. And in the com box, right now I've been joined by Abid Ibrahim. Welcome, Abid.
Thank you very much, Naman. I just thought that Ruwi wants the wicket and you want Abid to be around you. Down the leg side, it is called wide.
Not gonna lie, Abid, it has always been a player in the com box, sharing the com box with you, learning the insights of the game.
There is a lot to learn for me as well from you, Naman. You're the right track. Very good context of the game we are at. Osama Ahmed need to do a little work here. I think they are on track to chase. Oh, what a beautiful sound of the willow. What a beautiful shot from Osama Ahmed. Just bringing the bat in front. Fearless cricket, that's what we call it. You need to play a lot of these shots.
Shot was there to be hit. Just guided the ball away on the offside, gets a boundary, and this is what they require. Boundary every over. 66 or 41, that's definitely doable. Especially in a knockout game. And you would have told Sayyid Amir Kaleem before the toss that you would require 66 or 41 deliveries. He would have taken it any day.
Well, definitely. But rather he would have done a lot better than what he's showed today. Big responsibility he had with the bat. Because it gives you that... oh, they're running for two. Oh, this is very good running. Good calling from Zishan. Siddiqui and Osama Ahmed responded really well onto that call. Well, this is maybe not a very usual side where you see Zishan Siddiqui batting right till the fourth over. What he likes is a good call and good running. What he likes is Zishan just hit few sixes, bang some fours and get back in the hut.
Now this is good. Zishan Siddiqui running up to Osama Ahmed, giving him some advices. And I believe the reason for that is the sense of responsibility. Understanding that your team needs you. It is a knockout game for Khuwair Warriors. They would want to win this game and then pray that Busher Buster loses. Yorker, I believe, bat. Oh, that has been given. Has been given, and Osama Ahmed, he will have to take a long walk back to the hut.
Well, I have heard two noises, but I think the bat was hitting that pad, not the ball. Yeah, I think that was pad first, and there was clearly a soft signal from the umpire of a dismissal. Osama Ahmed walks out, scored 13 of 8. It's 35 for 3. Danish Muhammad then. Yeah, you can see the senior man talking and having a word with Muhammad Danish before he arrives. He must be telling him it's easy, that you need to apply yourself. I think that's what he wanted to explain there. Oh, he was down there when he's bowled that and picked up that wicket. Some magic spray. Yeah, the physio is out there. Some repairing job is being done there.
Yeah, what's you? Still. That's it. Yeah.
Well, 7 runs given of 3 deliveries and picked up a wicket. Hasnain is playing a very big role for Ruwi Rangers. Ruwi Rangers, despite losing this game, it will not hurt the team Ruwi Rangers at all. They'll still go on to play the knockouts, the semis.
Well, we have seen Danish Mohammad's batting capabilities in this tournament. He's someone who's a very reliable batter. And for Khuwair Warriors, they would want Danish to get going early on. Because 64 from 38 deliveries, definitely doable, considering the fact that they're 3 down, they have 7 more batters. Again outside the line of off stump, what we call as wide.
Just away going. The swing is still there. It's just that you need to control the swing. I think Hasnain Ali himself wasn't expecting that amount of a swing from the ball, who is almost 4 overs old. In 10 overs game, you hardly get the ball get any old. So the reverse swing is not there at all. Forget about it. What you can do is, it's all about controlling the swing. Danish will bring the experienced team member of Zishan for a single on the strike. No, that's the end of the over. So Danish will keep the strike. It's 36 for 3.
Let's center. Covering leg.
Right then, Danish Mohammad, he has a job to cut out for his side. 63 from 36. This is getting interesting. Ahmed Ibrahim.
Well, you can never take the defending champions out of the occasion any moment. Ruwi Rangers, they rely on their pacers and they deliver every time they're given the responsibility. Oh, big swing. That's wide. Not in control. What I feel is the bowlers are trying to pitch it way away and trying to offer the width. Maybe swinging from there, they might get that nick. Or maybe the batter wouldn't be really easy for them to play it over their backward point. They got the third behind. So idea is to contain runs rather picking up wickets.
Oh, this has been a wide ball down the leg side. The first one was a wide ball outside the line of off stump. This has been a wide ball down the leg side. So seems like it's been swinging and he's not been able to control the swing here. Very good take from Naseem Kochi. This was going down to the fine leg fence for a boundary. Very good stop.
I tell you, those were crucial 4 runs. He's conceded 3 runs without bowling a 1 legal delivery. That's a bit too much there. Not a convincing start for Mohammad Nadeem. Either he's too wide on the onside or either too wide on the offside. You need to pick up the right length. Oh, that would be called another wide. 3 wide. Yeah, let's see those 3 wides once again. This one swinging away from the right-hander, and that is coming in. And that was the final one where Zishan wanted to bang that hard. I tell you that if Zishan had that half bat on it, that would have gone all the way. Haven't bowled any legal delivery so far, Mohammad Nadeem. This was the first one. But I think this time he came up with holding the cross seam bowl. So the reason to have that bowl cross seam is that he's not been able to control the swing. And that is where you'd see the fast bowler's confidence gets dent.
Yeah, have a look at this for a shot. This is a proper cricketing shot. Not very often we get to see these type of shots in a T10 game where batters always come hard on the bowlers in terms of slogging the ball. So the proper cricketing shot from Zishan Siddiqui. Cut and cut hard. This will go over the point fielder for a boundary.
Well, he had two fielders there. Third and the backward point, but still found the gap. Enough with, and that was a very well execution that he played it on the rise. And all he had to do is use the pace of the bowler. This is getting bigger. This is massive. Already 9 runs of 2 deliveries. The Ruwi Rangers seems to be in trouble here. Just mind you, this game is a very important game for Khuwair Warriors. If despite winning this game, they need to keep the fingers crossed and pray that Busher Busters lose the game.
And for Busher Busters, I believe the equation is simple. Win the game and qualify for the semi-finals. The net run rate will be out of equation if Busher Busters win their game. Right now, it's Khuwair Warriors and Ruwi Rangers, where Mohammad Nadeem is operating against Danish Mohammad. Again outside the line of off stump. Taking a quick single.
Well, what I like the idea from the batter is trying to play late against Nadeem now. Nadeem where he will be trying to attack because he's conceded a lot of runs. Either he need to make over of that by picking up wickets or generate a lot of dot balls. So the batters are planning to pick up singles and doubles. So just they be getting what it needs. 10 runs of 4 deliveries already. The last 2 deliveries despite going only for 2 runs as well. If they purchase singles on those 2 deliveries, they'll still be on the track. 12 runs on an over against someone experienced like Mohammad Nadeem. It's an advantage that Khuwair Warriors will have.
Chasing the ball here, trying to cut this one towards the point region. Single here for Zishan Siddiqui. It has been a slow and steady show for the hard-hitting, explosive opening batter of Khuwair Warriors. I believe the fact that they lost Syed Amir Kaleem in the first over, that was a thing, a sense of responsibility shifted from Amir Kaleem to Zishan Siddiqui that he had to bat out the whole 10 overs. Last ball of Mohammad Nadeem's spell. Mohammad Nadeem's first over, beg your pardon. Oh, good Yorker. The brilliant Yorker. Chance at the non-striker's end. And they'll concede an overthrow. Single to finish the over. 5 overs are gone. Khuwair Warriors 48 for the loss of 3 wickets. Wasim Ali, we haven't seen him bowl in the last game for Ruwi Rangers. Now he's been given the responsibility. Drilled on the onside. Catch it is the call. Will go straight in the hands of the fielder. Hasnan Al-Wahab will take the catch. And the important breakthrough that Ruwi Rangers were looking for, Wasim Ali has provided that.
Well, it's all about the momentum. The momentum was shifting towards Khuwair Warriors and the spinner did the job. He takes the catch in the deep and it is Danish Mohammed who needs to take a walk out. As Naina strikes, it's 48 for 4. Hello to the young boys and to everyone, in fact. Those standing on the front row are the future of Oman cricket. You need to bring them every game so they will develop the love for this game, that we get this love. Sean Novak. Yeah, a lot relies on this man as well. He's been hitting the ball for some cleanness. Big hitter of the ball.
The difference I have seen in today and the last games for Khuwair Warriors is that every single batter who comes out to bat, Zishan Siddiqui walks up to the batter, gives certain instructions. Certain changes in the field. Sean Novak usually operates with this long handle. Played on the offside, so Zishan Siddiqui is in. Wasim Ali, 11 wickets in 12 games, including 2 4-wickets haul, including an over where he took a hat-trick. On the other occasion, he was given a chance to be on hat-trick. This time, sweep attempted. Out to the fielder. Direct hit there, and I believe Sean Novak is well in his crease.
Yeah, look at that. He's lofted in the air, a little bit of in the air, but he was in. Yeah, he was in. Well done, the umpires. 50 comes up with that single. Wasim is bowling so good so far. Well controlled. Oh. Well, you want your left arm tweakers to bowl that kind of a deliveries, don't they?
This was a good delivery. And this over has been brilliant in the context of the game. Hello there. The little cutie. She's out there to watch the game, to enjoy the game. His brother is trying to get in. Come on, get me in as well. I want to come on the TV as well. I want to come on big screen as well. Dances down the track. Cries for the catch it. But only you can take the catch if you're in the stands. Huge hit from Zishan Siddiqui.
Well, tournament sixes, number 400. That speaks the volume. Coming down the track, the senior man from the team Khuwair Warriors has tongued it and done a fabulous job for the team. Now that 6 will give a slight upper hand to Khuwair Warriors. 10 overs game, it's all about the moment and momentum. Once you get that momentum in your favor, you can be really doing well. That's cut away straight to Rafi Rana. Well done there, 58 for 4.
Well, no more waiting under the sun here to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
Captain, power play.
Get your ride with one click in few minutes. You need to get that app downloaded on your phone. Right now, we're talking about the game, the two seniors of Khuwair Warriors batting together. Zishan Siddiqui alongside experienced Sean Nowak. Both of them really have a heavy experience. They can get the team where they need to be at the moment. Just 10 runs every over. They are trying to keep that momentum, trying to engage that 10 runs and over. Hasnain Ali coming in from Oman D10, and that's the field set for you. Now this is that floating power play. When it's time for action, my co-commentator comes in to see that action. Shoaib, welcome.
Thank you, Abid. Just at the right time to be entering the com box. 41 needed of 4 overs. The game is in the balance. Good start to the over. Beautiful delivery right into the block hole. Nothing that Zishan Siddiqui could do on that delivery, but just played back. So yes, interesting game.
I've been enjoying it, loving it every moment. I've been used to these games. I don't know what I'll do on off days now, but that's not the case. Let's talk about the remainers. Yeah, they are also planning a lot there. And lots of plannings.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. Semi-finals to the 2 semi-finals and finals. So a lot of thinking has to go in that. We are yet to find out which are the 4 teams that will be playing the semi-final. Ruwi Rangers and Kurum Thunders and Amirat Royals and Khuwair Warriors.
Well, I've been to all these places. All thanks to Taxi taking me around. Every place where I just want to be. Well, this is where you want to love the game, when all those days that we've been watching every day 4 games, it concludes in one final game where the Khuwair Warriors need to do this and Bushehr Busters need to do that to qualify. Some calculations, some interesting figures they work out. What a delivery. Cleaned him up with a beautiful Yorker. Hasnain Ali strikes. Takes the walk out. It is Sean Nowak. He's stunned. What a peach of a delivery.
Well, that is a delivery that can change the game. It's a match-defining moment. Hasnain knows that Sean Nowak is dangerous, but Hasnain is even more dangerous. That perfect Yorker has dismissed Sean Nowak. He's walking back after scoring 2 of 3. Where Warriors are in trouble. 59 for 5. Muzaffar Shiralkar. He's out now. Best of 17. Zishan Siddiqui, he's the man. He'll have to stay there and he'll have to make sure that he gets those 40 runs in 21 deliveries. Hasnain, what a great delivery that was. In fact, this entire spell, this over, has been exceptional from Hasnain.
Indeed, he's been exceptional throughout the tournament, in fact. I think he's in a safe hands where he gets on the shoulder Kalimullah. Whenever he comes back on his mark, he gets the senior bowler around him, and which is very important that the senior bowler should be guiding you, if not the captain.
In the air, catch it is the call, will be taken. Muzaffar Shiralkar, trying to take matters into his own hands, has fallen on the very first ball. Hasnain strikes back to back and Ruwi Rangers are in the game.
Well. They were looking so good, Khuwair Warriors. They were all about chasing this one down. And Hasnain Ali, when they just took that floating power play, Hasnain Ali brought them back in the game. 59 for 6. Asim Kamal. Well, he'll be really under pressure. The moment he gets down there, it's a bowler who's on a hat-trick. Hasnain Ali. And today the plan seems to be simple from Hasnain. He wants to go straight. He want to be express. He want the toe or the stumps. On a hat-trick, Hasnain Ali. Oh, well done. Really well done there, Asim Kamal. Yeah, he's having a look to his willow, checking if it is okay. What an over this is. What a spell this is from Hasnain Ali. One final delivery. Look at that. First one, Sean Nowak and Shiralkar gone big on a very first delivery. Third one was also a wicket-taking delivery.
Like I said, this over in particular from Hasnain has been the game-changing over. What a spell, what a bowling, what an over from this young man.
Again, catch it is the call and takes the catch is a big man. Kalimullah takes the easy catch and Hasnain strikes third in the over. This is big moment. This is a defining moment. This is confirming almost that they are in a comfortable position. Ruwi Rangers, the defending champions, ruling the roost. Asim Kamal gone on a duck. 59 for 7.
$59 for 7. The opening batter for Khuwair Warriors, Zishan Siddiqui, is just saying hi and bye to his partners. He's lost 7 of them already. He's been there since ball number 1. And nobody's willing to stay there. 40 needed of 18 deliveries. At this stage, Ruwi Rangers were 62 for 4. So runs, not a lot of difference. But the wickets column, that is a concern for Khuwair Warriors. 7 wickets down at the current moment. And they need 40 of 18. 3 overs, 40 runs. Aryan Bisht is the new man. And Zishan Siddiqui will be on strike. That is good news because that last over, Zishan Siddiqui was on the non-striking end, just watching his partners come and go. 3 of them, to be precise.
Well, every time he's come up to bat as an opener, he just whacked few boundaries and sixes and been going back to the hut. But today when he knew the team needs him, they lost their captain early. He's spending some time at the center. Now it's Mohammad Nadeem who followed the batter well.
Yes, Nadeem. He's been given an important role now with the ball. Required run rate 14, still achievable. As long as Zishan Siddiqui is there, so are the hopes for Khuwair Warriors that they might just chase this total down. He's the experienced batter, played for Oman, has won them games earlier at the international level. So you expect him to do something special tonight as well.
Yeah, as long as the experience container is there. Oh, that's a no ball. That's given as no ball. I reckon that's for height. And there will be a free hit. Yeah, Oman D10 looks surprised there. Free hit to follow. It will be the moment maybe where
I think it's because the ball was pitching outside the wicket. There you go. It's pitched outside. So maybe that's why it's been called a no ball. What's the argument about? It's been given. So it will be free hit signaled by the umpire. Chance, license, whatever you want to call it. Zishan Siddiqui, he's got that opportunity to get those big runs without the fear of getting out. Here we go, free hit coming up. Biggie, it's gone over the extra cover fielder just when it was needed. Zishan Siddiqui steps up and rises to the occasion, hits an all-important 6 for Ruwi Rangers.
Well, it's all about the shift of the momentum. The Ruwi Rangers was really at the top just before that no ball bowled. And now full toss feeding to someone who's well settled. Zishan Siddiqui moves to 30 with a glorious 6. Wow, what a game we are having here.
Pressure on Nadeem. Down the leg side, will be called a wide. One more run added to the total. He'll have to bowl another delivery. 32 needed of 16 now.
That's what I like about the captain's attitude. Now keeper walking all the way from his stumps to his bowler that, look, this is what I feel you're doing wrong. And this is what you need to do. And Oman D10 is not someone who's new. He's also an international player. Plays for Oman national side. Carries a lot of experience with him. But in the previous delivery, he tried to follow Zishan Siddiqui. That's where it went down the leg side. Yeah, that's good. Be a little full to deceive the batsman when you're trying to follow. You try to bowl it full.
That's a much better delivery from Nadeem. 15 deliveries, 31 needed. It's Aryan Bisht on strike. What is the message from Zishan? Does he go for a big hit or does he try and get Zishan Siddiqui back on strike? I would say get Zishan back on strike. Let him take the charge. He's been out there for 19 deliveries. That's a lot in the D10 format. Says the umpire. They take two. They take 2 runs on a very good delivery. Nadeem cannot believe what has transpired. Let's look at that in the replay.
That was coming in. Maybe going down the leg side. Yeah, because that was coming in. So yeah, could be umpire's call, yeah. But then you can't be just standing there and appealing. At least bother about where the ball is gone, what the batters are doing. They're running hard. Meantime, they kept their sane prevail there. Oh, hits it, and that's an out. Young man tried to bring the experienced man on a strike.
Well, he is on strike now, but the loss is that they've lost Aryan Bisht in the process. Let's look at that in the replay. Yeah, that was out. good decision from the umpire. Aryan Bisht out for a duck. 70 for 8 now. Muzahir Raza, 20 years of age, 8 runs only so far in 6 matches. He's come out in a pressure situation. Zishan has told him something, but he's got something to say back to Zishan.
Well, yeah, he's at least bothered about the youngster's response. What he said, he'll stick to it. He wanted to bring up his plans as well, but I think over here, the man in command is Zishan.
Will look for a big hit. 29 needed. If he can get a 4, at least 12 deliveries, 25, they'll still have a chance. Goes for a big hit, slashed but straight to the fielder. Hanan Rizwan single to end the over, and it will be Zishan Siddiqui on strike in the next. 71 for 8 after 8.
Bowler coming left arm, over to you.
The very crucial over of the game, and I think it's been a, yeah, probably they're having a discussion about tomorrow or today as well.
Or maybe the after party.
Yeah, Noman seems to be very interesting.
Yeah. Looking at his expression, I thought it's all about the party and what they're going to do after that.
Yeah, it's you and me, Shoaib, all the time, who's working hard.
Yeah, I know what you said when I was there outside. You said the same thing to me.
I thought you didn't heard that.
Next time, pa.
Now, what I meant to say is that you do work hard, yeah, but we work a little harder because you were chilling there. I felt a little jealous.
Yeah, hardly working. I'm hardly working. I remember that very nicely.
And yeah, I'm hardworking. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
are
I
the
said
most
about me.
hardworking in the room.
Well, no, it's all the time. We are friends. We talk about this a lot. Oh, good shot there. Good shot. Very good shot from the young Muzahir. He wanted to be on a strike. I don't think so. Zishan Siddiqui is even looking at the young man who's asking for the strike.
Yes, he needs to be on strike against Rafi now. This is the penultimate over. He's got 1 wicket in that first over, and now here we go. Zishan versus Rafi. Bowls one outside off. Wide signaled by the umpire. Wow. That's a little tough, especially because where Zishan was standing, I think that should have been considered. But the umpire thinks it's a wide, and so will it be.
Well, I haven't seen so much Zishan playing long inning. They usually go smacking and back in the hurt, but today when he knew the value of this game, but the value of this wicket is huge. Oh, drama, action, run out.
Well, look at that. Aryan Bish found himself. In fact, it was Muzahir who was out, who was run out there. Going for a big hit. Zishan Siddiqui missing it, taking a top edge. Should have been taken. Takes it once, takes it twice, and then on the third time, the ball just pops out, and then a direct hit. Muzahir will have to walk back. 9 wickets down. 1 more wicket to go for Ruwi Rangers to win this game. 75 for 9.
There you go, the supporter from... yeah, she knows now. She's on a big screen. The supporter of Khuwair Warriors. Good delivery, very good ball here from Rafi Rana. He's bowling some tight line and length. The last 2 deliveries of this over, Zishan Siddiqui need to get at least boundary in one of the deliveries at least, if not the 6-4.
Yes, so far good bowling from Rafi. 2 more deliveries to go, 24 needed. Goes big, up and over the point fielder. There is protection in the deep. Just a single. And it's going to be Mohammad Arafat Islam on strike for the last ball of this over. Zishan walking up to him. The message would be to just not get out so that we can take the game into the last over. But I think Rafi should try and take a wicket here. He should look to get this last man out, get the ball on the stumps, get the ball to move in, do what he does best, and try and take this wicket and finish the game.
What do you think, Shoaib, would be the message from Zishan to Arafat, what he needs to do for this final delivery?
Not to get out. That's the message. Just don't get out. Just block the ball.
He's making all these 3 stumps visible. Oh, he seems to be okay to go, but he didn't take a run. And Zishan would take this strike, and it will be 23 needed of last 6 deliveries. What a game. Mehran did not bowl the entire day today. Came down the track, wanted to go big. Doesn't have many options, Zishan Siddiqui. All he need to do is hit 6s. Even the 5-4s will not take them home. They need to have some 6s. They need big hits. One-handed over the fielder, 4 runs.
Yes, they need boundaries on every delivery. And they've got here one towards the fine leg. One-handed shot from Zishan Siddiqui. That is the call.
This one has been wagged, but along the carpet, they should be going for two. Good quick running from Arafat. He's done well. Well, I like their spirit from Khuwair Warriors. They're still fighting. Coming down the track, Zishan Siddiqui almost batting all 10 overs. Yeah, it was a good throw, but the fielder was too sloppy earlier. Oh, deceiving him with the pace. Well, it was anyway apart from chasing. The final over has been absolutely brilliant. It was not a lot of pressure on Mehran Khan. All he had to do is just bowl one dot bowl or prevent a couple of boundaries. 23 is a lot of runs in the bank when you're bowling last over. Especially when you're a fast bowler and got a little bit of experience. All those things comes on your benefit. The final delivery of the game. Oh, I reckon that's need to be rebowled. The young little boy, 17-year-old Arafat Islam. He has haven't batted, I think, much, and doesn't know situation how to handle. And another wide ball, this time down the leg side. Well, we're just getting at the end of the game. One last delivery need to be bowled right. Mehran Khan is smiling it all. He knows the game is in control. 14 needed of one. Oh, Arafat goes big. But over the fielder, 4 runs. But that really does not bother the team Ruwi Rangers because they won the game. Well, Arafat Islam has struck that one well. And the fielder couldn't get it right there. So, Ruwi Rangers is doing what they're known for. Won this game by 9 runs. And Khuwair Warriors' chances of getting into the double, that semi-final knockout stage, is slightly slipping it away. Bushehr Busters are the next who would be really happy. They were supporting Ruwi Rangers there, Bushehr Busters, I can tell you that at least. Well, let's quickly have a look at the batting. It was one-man show. Right from the top, Zishan Siddiqui scoring most of the runs, 42 of 29, and there haven't been any comprehensive or any performance that we can talk about apart from Osama scoring 13 of 8. It's a fair show from the batting department of Khuwair Warriors. They bowled really well. Well, the bowling has been always the key here. And Ruwi Rangers bowlers, the fast bowlers, have done a great job. Especially talk about Hasnain Ali. He's bowled 2 overs, picked up 4 wickets with the economy of 4.5. Now that's something great. That's something special that you deliver when you're going further in the tournament. Let's have a quickly look at the highlights. Yeah, meantime, look at that. That's how it started up. First wicket going out too early. And a few good blows, good shots. We have seen also that straight down the ground. Zishan was a brilliant 6. And Zishan kept on scoring runs, but it was the other end. Sama was also, they were looking at one certain point of a time and they could do well. Zishan was taken for some clearance. But this was the game-changing over. He got 3 wickets out of this over. Hasnain Ali and Nadeem brought that over, an expensive one, which had a little bit of hopes for the team Khuwair Warriors. And this was a dismissal there, run out. Muzahir Raza. The final ball was tongued over the long on, and he couldn't, or without knowing where the boundary line is, and he just overran. So that's the match summary for you, where Khalid Khail top scored for Ruwi Rangers and top scored for Khuwair Warriors was Zishan Siddiqui. But pick of the bowler, the performer for me in this game is Hasnain Ali. Ruwi Rangers registered their victory in this round 2. They won by 9 runs. So we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll go for the post-match presentation ceremony.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation for the game between Ruwi Rangers and Khuwair Warriors. Khuwair Warriors won the toss earlier on, decided to field first and restricted Ruwi Rangers to a decent total of 98, but just couldn't fire in the second innings with the bat thanks to some great bowling from Ruwi Rangers. Their bowlers have done the job time and time again for themselves, and that is why Ruwi Rangers is at the top. The journey for Khuwair Warriors, I think, has come to an end in this edition of Fan Code Oman D10. Joining me in the post-match presentation to hand over the Oud Amna Maximum Sixes Award and also the Player of the Match Award is Mr. Ali. Thank you for joining us. And the Player of the Match and also the Oud Amna Maximum Sixes Award hamper receiver is Hasnain Ali. 4 wickets and conceding just 9 runs in his 2 overs with the ball and then hitting those maximum sixes as well with the bat. Well done, Hasnain. Thank you, Mr. Ali. मुबारक हो आपको दोनों अवार्ड्स. ओवरऑल बताइए कि टूर्नामेंट कैसा रहा है आपके लिए?
टूर्नामेंट तो माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा रहा है और दूसरी बात कि इसके लिए मैंने बहुत प्रिपरेशन की है और बिलाल भी का मैं शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा. बिलाल ख़ान जो हमारा लेफ़्ट आर्म फास्ट बॉलर है नेशनल टीम का, उन्होंने ऑफ सीज़न में मेरे साथ बहुत काम किया क्योंकि मेरा तो थोड़ा सा मसला हो रहा था नो बॉल का और ये बॉलिंग का. तो ऑफ सीज़न में उन्होंने जो मेरे साथ काम किए तो उनका मैं बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना. सारा जो है क्रेडिट है वो बिलाल भाई को जाता है.
क्या बात है, बिलाल आपके अगेंस्ट खेल रहे हैं, अमीरात रॉयल्स की टीम में है. चलिए ये तो अच्छी बात है कि बॉलर्स एक दूसरे का साथ दे रहे हैं, लेकिन एज अ टीम रूवी रेंजर्स हमेशा से एक बहुत अच्छी टीम रही है, तो इस बार भी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. क्या कहना चाहेंगे उसके बारे में?
नहीं, ये तो माशाल्लाह सारा क्रेडिट जो है वो नसीम भाई को जाता है क्योंकि हमारा टीम जो है वो एक मतलब जेल हो गया है. नसीम भाई हमेशा यही बात करते हैं कि हमने जेल होना है, हमने एक साथ खेलना है. तो सारा क्रेडिट जो है वो नसीम भाई को जाता है. कप्तान को जो है हमारा माशाल्लाह बहुत सपोर्ट करता है. मुझे तो बहुत सपोर्ट करता है क्योंकि जब भी डेथ ओवर होता है तो मुझे कहता है कि हसनैन तुमने कराना है, मुझे ये करके ओवर करके दिखाना है. तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो
ऑल द बेस्ट. बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस था आज भी और उम्मीद करते हैं ऐसे ही आप परफॉर्म करते रहें.
Thank you.
That was the player of the match, Hasnain Ali. Right now it's time for us to head back into the comms with the gentleman.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. Well, let's go head back again where we have 2 captains and Neil Oja for the toss.
For the last game of the Super Sixes, we have the 2 teams in all readiness for the important toss. On my left is Jatinder Singh, the skipper of Kurram Thunders. Right in the center